How do you believe that the leadership impacts the quality of talent attracted into a startup?
Oh, a lot. In fact, I would like to top it up with another aspect of it. It's not just about the talent getting attracted, but also the talent within the organizations who are already serving the organization, right? So everything, right from the value of the company to the culture to the to everything trickle downs from the leader. Let me tell you with an example, right? So first set of people who someone connects with an organization is typically HRs, right, for a job or for some other similar purposes. So from the outset, from interacting with the HR itself, you will come to know the culture of the organization. So if the HR is very arrogant, you better be be sure that the ladder up also it's has actually come from them, not from their home. you know and if they're very conservative, empathetic, so you can rest be assured that the leadership also carries that thing, right? So that's one way you can assess it. So similar way, I mean, another example is if you take, let's say, sales, as a function. We know that sales is a very aggressive function of any organization, right? And some sales functions are very very aggressive, going to the abusive stage, languages to run the business, drive the sales. Every day morning he starts with a lot of abuses, and trickle down, and then the people go out, do the sales at whatever expense to kind of get the numbers on. But at the same time, if the leadership thinks that, hey, that's not how sales should be, but instead they put down a proper marketing structure, do all the required presence in the market, and then involve the sales is at a much more relaxed rate because the brand is already known, and they can do a much better job without being abusive about it, and still get the job done. So leadership can actually switch on or switch off the situations in an organization. It's just two examples I said, but you go to any function in the organization, you will see that it's all about leadership at the end of the day. Nothing goes beyond the leadership teams, culture, vision, mission, the philosophy, the belief systems. Everything is bundled into one thing, and that is what gets percolated down. Nobody can escape it. Nobody can come inside as well.
So, as in, follow up to that is that, you believe that the DNA of the founder is the one that the organization absorbs. But I also wanted to add another point. When you usually have people from diverse organization join you laterally, right?
Hmm.
They have a thinking mindset that is already within them, and they are a person themselves. How do you think that gets adopted just because the founder is of a different DNA or something like that?
Very good. Good question, actually. It all depends on the strength of the leadership. See, if the leader himself is not strong enough in all, like, say, for example, Elon Musk, we know him. All of us know him. How many companies he runs, right? But he has in-depth knowledge on every single function, whether it is from the rocket to batteries to, to technology to anything. When he goes into that particular room where he interacts with that particular cloud of people who is working on that, they're all PhDs. He might not be a PhD, but he knows how to drive them. If you don't know how to drive your team, then the team will drive you, and that there ends the leadership, as a quality. Then you become one among the rest of the people. So if a person is coming from outside and that person brings in very good thing which adds value to the existing culture of the organization, then it's a value addition. But if that person comes in with a disruptive thing, it disrupts the entire ecosystem to such an extent that a lot of people will move, and eventually that person, if he is very strong as a leader, mid leader in the organization, he will be able to modulate the entire organization in a different direction, but in his tunes, rather than the CXO tunes. And sometimes it's okay. So for example, same case, I'm taking Elon Musk when he took over Twitter. Right, Twitter had a very different culture before and after post Elon scenario, and the same thing goes with any organization where there has been leadership change. So it is inevitable. At the end of the day, it's all about who drives it, who is the front ending person for the organization, and who from the market actually leans towards that kind of a culture. Some people likes arrogance. I mean, some people doesn't like arrogance. Both are there in the market. So people adapt to what they feel is the best.